your name? Where you come from? You think this is a very good campaign?
I'll cover the 1,000 what I get my living, I get part I put my son in charge of it. When I get time with my son, I'm going to have Michigan baking. I had suffering the street. Nobody help me. I had a pie around. I go pay. I go pay my money. Young mother. I suffer Balaga. Yeah, but just a person open the real again open. Balaga, I suffer Balaga, I suffer. I am no matter help me, Balaga, what happened to you? Balaga, I suffer. Father, help Balaga. One go big boy again on the street. But it's still I see now, I'm going to pay for the street again. I'm going to suffer again. I'm suffering. I want to pay for you. When they're paying, I can pay on the street for you. Y'all come to our electricity, but you're going to help her again. But we are can't lie to her and I help her. When y'all can't help her, buy a help her, a fee for a help her. We need help with the youth, they trust with smoking. I have to cry for it. But with the youth, we need help. We suffering, they trust. The people saying it to us, they can't smoke it, they can't take it in. They suffering when they tie it, they turn their nose one side, we suffering. I have to cry, but we suffering with the youth, you can see. How women should be looking, women not looking at her, looking dirty, my parlor. First me, they neglect me, they run away from me. My friend, one man, I go to school, they run away from me. Oh my God. Oh my God, I love you. I love you. Oh my God, I love you.
The last blessing right here is something money cannot buy. Hear me. The last blessing right here is something education cannot buy. The last blessing right here is something your intellectual pedigree cannot buy. The Bible says, and give thee. It's a gift. If you are not given, you cannot have it. And give thee peace. Listen, I've told you, my highest definition of success is not progress, is peace. No matter what else you have in your life, if it is at the expense of your peace, it was not worth it. No wonder Jesus himself is called the Prince of Peace. It says, peace I give you. My peace I live with you, not as the world gives. There is a kind of peace that he gives you that surpasses all understanding. I'm praying for you in this troubled world, in the midst of the turbulence that is depressing people, saddled with fear, saddled with all kinds of things. May the peace of God be given to you.
Alright, your time is now. Alright, let me alright. Your time
Okay, it's Monday and it's good to be back again. First and fresh edition on State of the Nation. Oh, yes, my name is Magdalene and Saah. Rest assured, we're going to have a wonderful time together up to 5 o'clock. I will be joined shortly by my boss, Christopher, called by CFR Sellee. But until then, this is State of the Nation. It always promises to be great. Whenever a woman is given an opportunity to serve, you have to do it diligently. You have to put your all and all into it to ensure that you get good results. And you are graded not only in a month, right? Because we know you have supporters. They will be telling you, oh, you have done this, you've done that. But your conscience tells you that you've not done anything or you've not reached the mark. So you see, while we are advocating for women to have seats at the decision-making table, to have seats at other important areas in our country, whether in the public or the private sector, you also have to be very, very careful when you are given the opportunity to serve. Listen, during the elections, you followed me, right? Those of you who followed me during the elections, I was one of those who actually pushed women's agenda because I'm a part of an alliance that supports women's empowerment. And I told you, don't not vote a woman because she's beautiful. She knows how to dress. Vote a woman who's competent enough to push your agenda. Vote a woman who has vision. It's not about how beautiful a woman is. No, 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 no. Vote people based on competency. So when you are given the opportunity to serve a little role, don't play fun with it. Huh? Yes, don't play fun with it. Make sure that you serve and then people be proud of you. Don't step on other people. Meaning, if you don't serve well, people may not want to give other people the opportunity to serve, right? Well, where I am, I'm good. I feel good doing what I'm doing. But the day I want to go and serve in other positions, people will not. They will have something to say, but at least they will say, "Okay, yes, we can try her," because other people, other women have done their best, and not best in a month, right? But doing the very best that you know that you can be proud of. You can look at those tangibles, right? And affect the lives of people around you, affect the lives of people that you are representing. Now, yeah, no, 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 no. That's not why we want to, we do, that's not what we want women to be in position for. Eh? That's not what when we put you there, do what you are supposed to do. So let me say hands off to Madam Jua Howard Taylor. How you doing, Mama? Do you know you're one of my best? And I respect you a lot. I like this woman, and she's well. I've been following her, and I mean, she's mentoring a lot of people, and I respect her a lot. But I tell you this, Magdalene felt so disappointed when I went. I've been in Banga, right? I've lived in Banga. I grew up as a child, and and saw a lot of things, destruction going on, and people died, and properties were destroyed, and a lot of things happened. Every time I go to Banga, I feel like Bone County doesn't deserve the way she's treated. And I'm not going to say, oh yes, it's Madam Joe Howard the one that lives there, but because I'm connected to you some way somehow, may not be blood, but I have been following your activities, right? A beautiful woman who is who can who we feel that could represent a whole people. Let me put it that way. But I want to say hats off to you again this afternoon. I salute you and know that I respect you a lot. Our former vice president, I always like to cheer you up, even when one of our lawmakers kept coming down. How are you doing the elections? I said, go discuss policy issues. Tell us what she's not doing. Leave her pressing. And I've sent him messages, times without numbers. I even arranged I arranged a dinner where a lunch dinner with this honorable man, but it's like at the end of the day he cooled down because I literally cried on him on this platform. So I was in Ghana again over the weekend, and on the street I saw Taylor Street. So I asked, who named this street Taylor Street? And then fortunately for me, I met a senior person in the media landscape. He said, well, this street, this is the reason why we have not agreed, or we did not agree that this street be named in honor. Because I said, but nothing else shows that this street is named after a Taylor, whether Charles Taylor, whether Joel Howard Taylor, but it doesn't represent. There is nothing here. I mean, you see a road with potholes. So oh my God, I felt so bad. I felt so discouraged, and we had a little discussion about that. And this person said, on a serious note, this person told me that, Madam, Howard Taylor lived here, but there is but there is nothing, like the oh my God, I don't know how to put it, but I trying to choose my voice correctly this afternoon. But let me tell you this: when you are given the opportunity to serve, not 1 year, not 2 years, not 3 years, not I mean, even if it is 5 months, try to do your best. Sometimes it's not about how long. He said, but you are supposed to give me 25 years. Do you want to wait for 25 years to prove yourself? Well, we have more and more of that to talk about this afternoon. So let me welcome in my boss. Well, he appeared like how you doing?
Yes, I'm good. I'm good. It's good to be
Why,
back.
why
Good to
how
see
you just rush in like that?
Well, I shouldn't rush. Okay, sorry, I'll not rush next
No.
time.
I expect you to be here. Or else,
I'll
no,
not
you
rush.
you are going.
I'm not going to rush next time.
Please.
Yeah.
Yeah, but thanks for coming. On a serious note, I told people to check on you and say, yeah, but he said he's coming and stuff like that. But well, I mean, it's good that you are here this afternoon, and my schedule changed. Yeah, that's why I'm here. But I want to say thanks so kindly again for coming, and you are basically running after everything in the interest of Liberia. In the interest of Liberia,
Yeah.
I mean, this time is all about yes and no. Anyway, be good. How was your weekend?
It was good. It's good to be back. And thanks to the listeners, thanks to our supporters, our fans. This is State of the Nation. It's always fresh on Monday afternoon.
Yeah.
And we're happy to be too many things to talk about. Deep into politics, we have to tell some people the truth. I know the truth hurts, but the truth also crushed to the ground will rise one of these days. So, everyone who is listening, please just alert the former Vice President, Joel Howard Taylor, that you got a mail from the State of the Nation. We have to tell one another the truth and stop pretending and as if it is only you alone God has blessed, and only you alone should eat the cake that we all have signed on to as citizens of Liberia. I will be historical and come to do it chronologically. So the latest one is her reaction to the appointment of the mayor for Bangladesh, Kwaduboni District, Lofa County. I'm talking about Kekura Kamara, or Malawala Balawala, as cultural ambassador of the Republic of Liberia, and her reaction to that. we go into history, we bring facts that she has no moral rectitude to say what she say about the appointment of a Liberian replacing another Liberian. Man, people quick to forget. People quick, in fact, our leaders quick to forget. They're quick to forget.
Yeah.
They're quick to
Especially, okay, let me allow you to be.
Yes, they're quick to forget. So we will
Yeah.
take our sponsors, Orange and
Also,
EcoBank.
yeah.
We'll take our sponsors. When we come back, housekeeping, we'll keep you updated of what's happening right now.
Yeah.
The president has left the country for the United States, and for a business, according to a press release from the executive mansion, these days press releases are written differently, and we made some input on what we saw out. But we are also receiving information from the Civil Service Agency as if the noise in the public is not enough. The CSA Director General has just issued a memo, and we will attempt to read that memo as if he's on fire and leaving no stone unturned in cleaning the mess. The mess, according to them, what they met. These and much more are all lined up this afternoon, and your participation on the show.
And we could also talk about our correspondents from some counties, maybe Maryland, Margibi, Bong, Babulu, Nima, if they are available to give us the far-in reports from those counties.
And I've been told that journalists embedded in the mission from the Liberia Agency for Community Empowerment have returned to the capital, or some are returning to the capital. It was hectic 10 days out of the capital. I received all the reports. Thanks to everyone. Thank God that you guys are returning safely. The Lace authorities, led by Julius Sellee, is upbeat about the new development season. That's a legislative support project under the Joseph Walker-led administration. These and much more coming up. Yeah. Let's take a break to be read by. First, where are our sponsors?
Why are you asking for them? They are here. Why can you get them?
Let me hear them. Let me hear them.
That's
Let me hear them. Well, I thought they were already queued. Okay, so good afternoon. My name is Kolu Siafa. I'm here with Finda, and the list goes on. It's going to be fascinating. EcoBank, of course.
Yeah,
yes.
EcoBank, Liberia is the very, very best bank in Liberia, and we are so proud to be associated. EcoBank, let's make some money.
Julie, I worry. I need to pay my school fee first thing tomorrow morning. And today is Sunday. I finish and get one thing.
But they're not problem there at all. It's possible you can still pay it tomorrow.
Lord, I think you're not level. I'm not joking. If you can't help me,
yeah, I can help you. Let me ask you, have you heard about EcoBank money emergency number?
You say what? Just leave me alone. I'm telling you, I need to pay my money tomorrow morning first thing. And then be open way 9 o'clock. It can't help me.
But you're not even going to the bank, Tanu. All you have to do is to dial *326# and request for 50% of your salary. You will pay EcoBank back within 30 days, and the interest are only 3%. The money will be sent to your account in a minute, and you can use your ATM card to withdraw it from any EcoBank ATM.
Amen. You mean I'll get it the same day?
Oh, yes. Instantly. I mean, in a minute. But to you, EcoBank that baby.
I think so.
Oh, I beg you, yeah. EcoBank can make things happen sharp. For any money emergency, just dial *326# to help yourself out.
EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank.
Well, I said, shit. My son Teddy right here. You not pay your LEC bill? Yeah, Mama, like, bro, I just buy my car. You sure? How you buy it? Because send the money and see you moving from here, sir. But I have to move from my house before I buy car. I use orange money right on my phone to pay my LEC bill. Oh, so you can use orange money now to pay your LEC bill? I will not leave your transfer until you show me the code right here. My Oma, the Tina, if you see a USD account, just that *144*141#. Or when you using your ARD account, that *144*141#. 231 hash. Or better still, you can use the Orange Money app and pay your LEC bill right on your Sellee bag. And the good thing is, with Orange Money, you can buy your LEC token with no service charge. I said, my son Teddy Rap, thank you. Yeah, I'm going to tell all my friends in the market that we can use Orange Money to pay our LEC bill. Thank you so much. Do it all. Do it all.
My people, your hello. Now your Orange Money care, Amanda. I bring you good news from Orange Money. With your Orange Money account, you can pay your DSTV bill at any time from anywhere with no extra service charge. With Orange Money, the thing are free. All you need to do is dial *144*163# or better still, use the Orange Money app to make the thing easy because I know you not want to miss on that exciting TV show and that interesting football game. What do it? Nah. Orange Money.
Do it all. I said, my son Teddy Rap time here. You not pay your LEC bill? Yeah, mama la bro, I just buy my car. You sure? How you buy it? Because send the money and see you moving from here, sir. But I have to move from my house before I buy car. I use Orange Money right on my phone to pay my LEC bill. Oh, so you can use Orange Money now to pay your LEC bill? I just did that to get it. My mama is Orange Money. Experience our quality financial services. Sending money from Orange Money to Orange Money that are free, including all the transactions you do on Orange Money. They're not taking one cent from there. That when you go withdraw your money, they will take 1%. I tell you right there, Orange Money that so much enjoy it.
Orange Money.
Thank you very much for your commercials, and thanks to our partners keeping our wheels turning on this network, 96.1. It is the radio service of the Renaissance Communications Incorporated. So here are a few things we need to clear up. Well, the president has taken off, and the chair of the cabinet is Sylvester Grisby, Minister of State for Presidential Affairs. He's supposed to chair the cabinet in consultation with the president and vice president and the president, either by telephone and other contacts. So the president is traveling with the Minister of Foreign Affairs, Sarah Beslow Yanti. What again?
You have it right
Yeah,
there. You
got
have
it?
You have it there on it.
Sorry, who again? I think I remember.
Augustine,
Yeah.
Conan.
Augustine Conan, yes.
Yeah, just right on the page there.
Which page? How you know you want my? You know why I get on my page?
Excuse me?
Do you know what I get on my
No,
page?
I'm talking about executive mansion page.
Where
Is
here?
that what you saw? Where you saw
No,
it?
I just.
No, but you
So please
okay.
find
A
it.
little bit of
Please
relaxation
find it.
will be okay for you.
Please
I know
find
you look so tense this afternoon.
I'm not tense.
Yeah, but that's how you appear.
I am not tense.
Just cool down
And
a little bit.
No,
and
I'm not
look on
cooling
the
off.
phone
I'm
there.
not cooling off. Because
I don't know.
you-
My people, I don't know
no,
what my boss people.
I'm not cooling off.
No, let me bring
So,
water for you.
no, I
But
don't need
it
water.
should be
Just-
it should be on the executive
Yes.
mansion page. That's where I saw it.
Okay, so
this
just
morning,
try to
this
get
morning.
there and get the
So let me
list of
try.
those.
Let me try to also get water for you. Yes.
Those who are traveling with the president.
Yeah.
So when we
yeah,
come
yeah.
back, the president is traveling, and he's supposed to be back on Sunday. That is this next week Sunday,
Okay.
with the delegation. But something I've done this in close consultation. I've done this behind the curtain, and
Okay. So
I think
you ready for it?
yeah. Please read it. Please read
Okay.
it.
Okay.
Please read it. Yeah.
Water. Two. All right. So you read the whole thing or only just
Just read the whole thing.
Okay. Executive Mansion Monrovia President Joseph Yuma Boyka Senior will on today, Monday, August 19th, 2024 traveled to Atlanta, Georgia, the United States of America, to attend the 124th National Black Business Conference. The president is expected to deliver the keynote address of the conference. Members of the president's official delegation include Honorable Sarah Yanti, Minister of Foreign Affairs and Dean of the Cabinet, Honorable Mama Belity, Minister of State without portfolio, Dr. Augustine Conan, Senior Advisor, Ambassador Emmett Kennedy, Chief of Protocol of the Executive Mansion. The president will also travel along with his support staff, protocol, and assistance assistance on communications and media security and personal matters. Go further. The delegation is expected to return to the country on Sunday, August 24th, 2024. While the president is away, the Minister of State for Presidential Affairs and Chief of Staff, Honorable Sylvester M. Grispet, will chair the cabinet and work in consultation with the president.
Okay, so
Yeah.
besides this, the other paragraph is there.
Oh, I read. Oh, I don't know if you have another.
While the
one.
president is also expected to travel. In my opinion, that paragraph, the second to the last, yes,
No, that's the last
it's
one.
not it's not necessary. And I've shared my thought with the folks at the executive mansion. You writing press release, man.
You want me to read it again?
Just read that paragraph.
Okay. So while the president is away, the minister,
This one.
the president will also.
Mhm.
Okay. The president will also travel along with his support staff, protocol, and assistance on communications and media security and personal matters.
That is what I'm trying to clear. Actually, it is not necessary. The president is the subject of the trip, and everyone named in the president's entourage, or everyone named traveling with the president, are all member of the president's entourage. To have another paragraph naming support staff and security, those that it's not necessary. The folks at the executive mansion have to stop. They have to stop. This is not the first time. This is not the second time. The first time it happened, we all chatted in our chat room and said no. But it's like they have a format. They have a template, and I think the president should not be a press release on the president should not be written in this formal manner. Yes. We know the president will travel with support staff. We know the president has to travel with a media person. We know the president has to travel with security.
Also, meaning it should not be there at all.
It should not be there. Don't mention it.
Yeah, please take note.
Yeah, don't mention it. Okay, so we got the Civil Service Agency memo here. A memo. The guy is giving the people a hard time. Mother, you want to read it out?
If you say I should read it, I'm here. Oh, my people, I'm here.
I don't know. You read for me today.
No, I'm here, Chief. Anything you say I should
Okay,
do.
so the next point is this. Before we come to the Joy Howard Taylor issue, and the next
you want me
point.
to read it now?
Please read it.
Okay. How many paragraphs I got? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Those so bucket. Just take your time.
Okay. Yeah, so please watch my back. The Civil Service Agency, as a custodian of the integrity of the civil service, has observed a troubling rise in unbecoming conduct among civil servants. This conduct includes, but is not limited to, dishonesty, unethical behavior, criminal activities, and disrespectful or offensive actions. Specifically, the prevalence of bullying and the use of disrespectful, derogatory, and unfounded remarks directed at superiors and subordinates.
Derogatory. Okay.
Yeah, derogatory, right?
Okay. Yeah.
And subordinates, both in the workplace, on various social and mainstream media platforms, has become increasingly concerning. Such behavior clearly violates Chapter 4, Section 2.1 and 2.2 of the Standing Orders of the Civil Service and the personal handbooks of various government spending entities. Furthermore, Chapter 9, Section 2 of the Code of Conduct for Public Servants, as contained in the Human Resource Policy Manual, revised, charges that a public servant, civil servant, should act professionally at all times, shall exhibit good conduct at all times, both at work and off duty. He or she shall be honest, faithful, and just, and shall not act in a manner derogatory to the honor or dignity of the public service. Therefore, any civil servant engaging in unbecoming conduct will be subject to disciplinary action per the standing orders and other relevant personnel guidelines and regulations governing their respective entities. These measures are not to be taken lightly and are essential to maintaining professionalism, decency, and integrity of the public service. The civil service agency is unwavering in its commitment to upholding the principles of democracy, including freedom of speech in the workplace. Civil servants are not only allowed but encouraged to express constructive criticism and respectfully engage in policy discussions or employee related matters with their respective management. Doing so responsibly and respectfully is not only their right but also fosters a positive and healthy work culture. So you have the all of the numbers and ministerial complex, Congo Town, Monrovia, Liberia.
Okay, so you see, for me, my worry is
So I'm sorry.
yeah.
So circular memorandum to all civil and public servants,
Mhm.
government of Liberia spending entities from Josiah Jokai. The nephew is breaking here, you
I'll
know.
tell you. Yeah.
Director General, subject administrative circular governing the conduct of civil and public servants, date August 19, 2024.
Okay, so here we are. For me, my only worry is, and he cited a law there, right?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
for me, that should just be my worry.
The violations.
If there are any violation at workplace or workplaces and the law is violated and cited for action, for me, I have no problem about and this. We have to force ourselves to be civilized in this country. We have to. We have to. So for me, that's just my worry. Let it be law, or your action should be supported by law or standing order of the civil service agency. So we got so much used to reckless behavior towards our leaders to the extent, even if somebody did wrong, man, you see people coming to defend them. And they know of it, but they did it, they did it, so we ourselves won't do it. We have got a long way to go. I only ask the CSA Director General to stick to the law and to act within the confines of the law. You as a civil servant, you make use of social media and throw invective at your leaders because you don't like or you don't support the person's political background or religious or tribal background. Well, you have to pay for it. By the way, why Zuckerberg and his Facebook can block people for using invective?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
Why you can't say a witch hunt?
Yeah.
He will block you. You know, you use your data, right?
Mm-hmm.
You use your data to make this man rich. But you say, hey, to hell with your money, or your money you buy and put the data, the money you spend for to hell with it. I will instill civilization into your heads. That is, if you use any invectives, we will block you, punish you for a certain amount of time, and you will not have access to my platform. You will not have access to my platform because Because we are a group of uncivilized people, so we want to, talk everything about anything. We don't want to be civilized. Everybody knows our platform here. We got a strict rule. Whether you like this person, you don't like this person, you don't use invective. No profane language. Even to the extent, the last time I had to checkmate a young man. This young man has not changed his name. All the newspapers have flipped pages all through the day. I don't see his name change. He's not publishing any change of name, but every time he calls on the show, he said the name remains. I had to tell him, no, this is not a platform. This platform is so mature, and only mature people can call on this platform. And if you behave mature, we give you that kind of say, if you behave the other way, we have to remind you. How many platforms are doing it? Do I have to be part of your party before I respect you? No. That is why our constitution says you can be, you're not forced to be a member of any group. You're not forced. Eh? You're not forced to be a member of any group. So why should I hold you responsible that you're not part of me and you're part of the other side? Because of that, you use the time, your data, to throw invective at your leaders. Profane languages. One other one calling himself Liberia Traffic or herself Liberia Traffic. You just a coward. You die many times before your death. Because you hide your identity. And every day you spew out nonsense about the presidency. I'm not going to say Joseph Boakai. I said about the presidency. So I will encourage the Civil Service Director General to go ahead with his policy and let it just be a law that is violated. A law that is violated. You understand? What is happening to this country? What has happened to us? You buy your data, you sit on and insult a man who can even be a grandfather to your father in the name of politics. Look, I bumped into a group of old people, right? These people, an elderly man was among them this morning. And he told me, look, I actually introduced myself to him. He said, oh, okay, I've been listening to you. But you know what? You are wallowing in a failed mission to revive the minds of the Liberian people, especially the group of people we deal with right now. I said, what do you mean, sir? He said, man, there are sufficient reasons why some people should not be in power. Sufficient reason. The law will not even go ahead to ban them or to bar them. Just by the popular people's action can prevent them. When you sit on the radio, you talk, try to inculcate into the heads of young people who are making them the way they are today. But the same group of young people will go and start electing the very people who have subjected them. The very people who have subjected them. If the man is a civil servant and you have a law, the standing order, and the person violates, fire them. Fire them. Let the person be fired. Let the person choose between being a civilized citizen or a civilized civil servant or an unruly civil servant sitting home and no bread coming on the table. The two things you have to. Two things. That's it. You have to.
Everything for him.
You ready for me today?
No, Chief, you. Yeah.
Two things.
I mean,
you have to choose between the two.
That's it.
being a civilized civil servant, staying on the job, and your benefits, your salary are coming, then you use these salaries or benefits to educate your children or run your home affairs, and to be fired or be unruly, be fired, you sit home and no bread coming on the table. Which one is any sensible person? Well, I'm gonna believe the civil servant will not fire anybody who say Joseph Bunker government is proceeding wrongly. No, you can't fire somebody for that.
So on the other hand, can we say those of past government officials?
Hello? 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 Yeah? Yeah, I didn't announce when I start calling.
So you I know you want to embarrass that person.
Yeah, I did it intentionally.
So, yes,
huh?
be taking water. So why don't I ask you some other question? And
not already. Give me. Already, go sit down on the other side. I should go sit on that side.
No. Just be right. Not asking you, but government official. Okay, let's say those who were in opposition before, or let's say how should I put it? Can we say those who, for example, let me use Chief Masakwe, for example, and we always talk about the issue of Tita Bole and some others who use their Facebook page, and at the time they were removed from their positions, right? So is it the same laws they were violating? I mean, the past government. If you have an idea.
Okay, so for the letter I saw from Tita Precious,
there
was no standing order quoted. You just said for your derogatory comments against government official. One. The next one for Arthur Masakwe. Arthur Masakwe was a consultant at MICAT. Arthur Masakwe just quoted a former president of the United States on corruption. That cost him his consultancy. Right? Gabriel Williams just published a book. The book is in the office there. Just published a book saying corruption in Africa. It's in Liberia. They removed it from the embassy, from the mission in Washington, D.C. So, for me, if my good friend Precious violated the civil service standing rule, she paid for it, right? Dearly. She paid for it dearly. Then why you got problem with it now? What do you have problem with it now?
So the law remains the law, right?
Oh yes, it has to be. But why people have problem with it now? Look, I want to use cliche now. Witch hunt, witch hunt, witch hunt. And that's how I want to believe the president just said, well, if you are not a witch, we're not hunting you. We are not hunting the witch. Everything is about witch hunt. What called witch hunt? Should you be made to be civilized in this form and manner by dismissing you? Should you?
Let's leave the issue of. I think we should rather use professional. People should learn to be professional.
Yeah. Oh, but that's it. It boils down to being unprofessional. Yeah. Once you, I mean, the civil there's now if we're taking on the consultancy, I didn't come to do tests, aptitude tests. Before you be a civil servant, you have to take an aptitude test. You know the reason? They're just trying to play on your mind so that in time of situation you will know how to resolve. You have to be a result-oriented person. Way back, it used to be difficult for you to see a civil servant take open side in political affairs. Way back, it was difficult to see a professional civil servant wearing a party paraphernalia. It was difficult. But this time, everybody goes for it. Man, you see how powerful a civil servant is. Even the president cannot fire a civil servant just because you want to.
Yeah.
No way.
That's how you
that civil servant, that civil servant, even a janitor, the president or the minister cannot just fire. That's how protected. That's how
Yes.
protected you are.
Mm-hmm.
And also, you want to take all. You can't give some back. They protect you because you are a professional person. You are a professional person. Josiah, the only thing you have to be mindful. Many people think you're stepping on their toes. And I encourage you, any action you're taking as Civil Service Director General, you and your team, you have to do it in keeping with the law. Quote the law first in the first paragraph. Because we're not good at reading. If you bury it in the middle of the person, when you get past you, they get firing all over the place, I was at the executive mansion the last time.
Mm-hmm.
And people who supposed to be in the first day office were around, they were checking almost around 55 to 70 in one office. So they said, okay, so you bring, they were not dismissing them, you bring your how you got here, the process you write here. You go bring your document. You see, these guys did not treat the very people they tried to talk for today. They didn't treat them well. Because they were sitting at the hem of power, they brought these people undocumented and started to pay them outside the government official payroll, call it, how do you call this? Supplemental payroll.
Yes, supplemental.
Supplemental payroll. Forgetting to know that they need to regularize these people. Maybe a responsible civilized government could come eventually. And that is what has caught up with us.
Okay.
This is exactly what has caught up with us. You think you were harming them. You were harming them. The government public relations just got to keep knocking on the head that these actions are not targeted at any individual, but individuals who are not documented, and individuals who are caught violating this standing order about issuing insult invectives at public places or at public officials. At public officials. So, man, I know you will say I'm siding with Josiah, but it's like a disciplinary action being instituted against one of your children or several of your children that have gone wayward. Okay, so, Mom, when you prepare the food today, these people should not eat until I'm here. I need to put some sense in their head. You know, every day you hold a press conference. Hey, come on, press conference. You should be telling, look, man, you should not have. You should not have done this. A young man posted on social media that certain riot took place during the campaign. Up to now, why this government has not prosecuted. So I called a young man. I replied to him instantly. This government can prosecute. Now you gave us, your
friend is saying I'm gonna give you water to drink.
Who's that?
The list is long.
No, that person come out.
The list is long. They say you should
drink
water.
No. I'm not testing.
Well, okay. Yeah.
I said, let the former government tell us these are the people we arrested. Please prosecute them. Yeah. Because the time of the action you were in power.
Yeah.
Yes. Everybody just shifting blame. Everybody just shifting blame. And who told you to say everything is rosary here? Who told you? The other man posted the route between Great Tapita to Toasttown.
Mm-hmm.
And he said waste of 22 million. The 22 million, by the time they hear it in an opposition figure stating it, Everybody just run with it, 22 million. But then he's standing by a taxi cab. He's standing by a taxi cab, making traveling towards Zwedru. He's standing by a taxi cab. That alone defeats his argument. Because the raw picture you're trying to draw, I dare any taxi cab to go in a raw picture that you're trying to draw. Everybody is just blaming everybody. And what didn't happen in 6 years, people are demanding that it should happen in 6 months. And they are right. Some of our colleagues too, some of our friends have to be told. They play too much on social media. For God's sake, why would a government minister go to work? The other bread Monday morning, stand by your vehicle assigned to you by government, snap yourself, place it on Facebook. That's the working hour. Nobody should have any problem if you are off work. Yes, there's a little bit of play that the folks have to work on. So Josiah, I don't know what I'm okay. All right, so we'll try to get Josiah maybe next time. But that is about it. I was trying to keep the Joel Howard Taylor issue, but this is it. For 4 o'clock, but this is it.
We'll be taking correspondence.
4 o'clock, right?
Yeah.
Correspondence should,
Okay.
So our last topical point, let's take it at 4 o'clock. For now,
okay,
we can go across the country. We will go across the country to talk to our correspondents. And when we come back, as part of our housekeeping, talk to our correspondent. When we come back 4 o'clock, it is Dear Mrs. Joel Howard Taylor.
So are you going to take an hour?
Yes.
No. You're just going to touch it a little bit.
No.
Just a little bit.
No.
Yeah, you know.
No. I'm using myself as an example. As I don't want to quote David Coty here. I don't know where is he now.
No, I'm done with that guy.
People just want day alone for bread to be on their dining table. The president removes a long-serving public servant and replaces that long-serving public servant with another Liberian who needs no display of curricular vitae or resume in that area. Then you come and say the president is divisive or divisive. I will tell you how you've been. Maybe you're forgetting how over the years you've been agent of divisiveness. I will tell you with evidence. Not only you, but the coalition then that you work for or serve as vice president for. Ranging from me to Oliver Dillon and then to the Chiefs. But first, let's take a break.
Yes, so let's take a break. And everybody say I should give you water. Chief Marty Hines, how you doing? Yeah.
Marty Hines, he's the one telling you?
He's one of those. There's a long list, but
imagine Marty is not taking my call anymore.
No, he's bereaved.
So you will not take my call?
I'm not his CEO.
No, you want to play that role.
I'm not his CEO.
So how do I tell him my sympathy?
Yeah, but maybe he was caught up into something. He's always speaking of his cause. That's that one thing I know him to be.
Anyway, you alone know him to be that. Anyway, I must think about him, Mr.
Look, my people, I don't know where you're making from. He's so tense. And guess what? I have to save for 2 bottles of water just for him one.
And I've not taken one drop.
And I'm here. I don't even have water to drink.
I've not.
I've turned all to him.
No, but tell the people I've not even taken a drop of
But
any of the
you
water
will be
you sent.
you will be fine. You'll be just okay.
I'm
So
okay.
the Kabats and his families regret to announce the home going of Mr. Lawrence Hayes, an employee of the RI Fire Department. The late Lawrence Hayes met his demise on the 9th of August at the New Hope Rehabilitation, Fitness and Health Center. So the remains of the late Lawrence Hayes has been deposited at the St. Moses Funeral Parlor pending funeral arrangements. He leaves to mourn his lovely wife, Mrs. Delisha Haynes, 5 children, Laudel, Lawrence DeLord, and Mrs. Phoebean C.H. Riley, 2 sisters, 5 brothers, and a host of other relatives and friends in and out of Liberia. Funeral arrangements will be announced later. I think they have updated announcement. The next family meeting will be was held yesterday, August 18, at the home of the late Mr. and Mrs. Emerson Hens in Brewerville City, Monserrado, and after the AGM. Okay, so this announcement was brought in by Mrs. Delisha Hens, Mrs.
His or his?
His,
Okay.
his, Mrs. Penny Latie, Mr. Martin his, Mr. Emerson, the second, and Mr. Joseph O. Cabas of the United States of America, and on behalf of the families. So please give us updated announcement when will be the next family meeting. So other arrangements. So Chief Fred is just there in Brewerville. He can represent our state of the nation. So let's take a short break with Premier Guest House. And I'm told this is the ambassador of Premier Guest House.
Experience the perfect blend of comfort, cuisine, and entertainment at Premier Guest House Bar and Restaurant, your ultimate destination for relaxation and enjoyment. Our beautifully designed guest rooms, each offering a calm retreat equipped with modern services to ensure a restful stay. Whether you are here for business or pleasure, our guest house provides a peaceful oasis where you can unwind and rejuvenate. Our talented chefs specialize in African and Liberian dishes such as rice and soup of all kinds,
office in the city hall, and in the late 20 in the late around 2005 up to 2010, there was another one constructed and now hosts the office of the superintendent or deputy and the deputies. So, but you have an administrative structure that is almost like a one-stop shop. You find all the government lines, ministry agencies situated there.
Okay.
The center, the Labrador Land Authority, the Labrador Immigration Service, the court, and just you need all of course all land military agencies. They all situated just within one environment, so that makes it very unique in terms of the governance structure of the county.
So did what was their responses if they had anything to say, like making statements? Yeah.
They are all planning to work together for the interest of the county because the processes leading to these appointment and confirmation and induction have been tough. They were different fronts, people fronting on different lines, their interest to get appointed, and all of these things might have caused some bitterness along the way. So they are trying to say that they intend to work to reconcile the county in order to bring the county together because after elections, there are people that, in the case of Magdalene, there's a serious tension that have been here over time. The campaign manager for Unity Party in the county, they are not getting a job in the government. The chair of the campaign, accordingly, somehow disappointed former Senator Jerry Mayenga because accordingly there were a lot of people recommended to be appointed in government, but they're not happy. You may have followed the data, although it's not independent, it can be independently confirmed. Some of the stats you see, but according to the rough data released recently shows that Magdalene only have one son appointed in government, which is the ECHO number 3 zone authority headed by Prince Red. So far, he's the only person now for the country appointed officially in border government to head an agency. So a lot more of people who campaign here are disappointed with the fact that the expectation have been that they were getting ministerial, deputy ministerial, even director general job, because Magdalene County play host to the Rabos International Airport for a Labrador Civil Aviation Authority. So unlike one of President George Biata, you had sons and the sons of the county heading those agencies in the county because the Civil Aviation Authority headquarters is in Magdalene and the Labrador Airport Authority headquarters is in Magdalene. So you have some of the daughter of the county heading those corporations in the previous government, unlike this government that you are Liberian heading the board, or specifically now it's from Magdalene County. So Magdalene, accordingly, the general atmosphere in the country is not good. That people think that they work and they can be rewarded politically. But anyway, people are saying that people are kind of saying now in the country that if you can be strong, you should also can be smart.
Meaning? What do you mean by that?
If you can be strong, you can be smart. And I hope my boss Christian also take key note on that. So there are people who can be strong, and there are people who can be smart. And the people who can be smart, accordingly, and they won't have any job now.
But that's unquote. That's unquote. That's what they are saying.
Yeah, that's what the woman saying in the country. The country, if you can be strong, don't forget you can be smart. And those who can be smart are the ones having a job now. Unquote.
Okay. So when have they promised any kind of reconciliation gathering? If you just said that
It has not been promised. I think they will need a reconciliation gathering because even the endorsement of the superintendent there were no official on the county legislative purpose present at that induction. The superintendent was inducted with no representative of the county legislative purpose. Accordingly, they said they were not written officially, and someone said they sent them a message or through social media or WhatsApp or whatever, but they were not represented at that meeting. So now if you don't have the cooperation of the lawmaker to support your work in the county as a superintendent, you will have to deliver time. So what can the proposed general reconciliation in order to mitigate some of the issues that are being caused problem over time. But along the way, people have their different interests, and usually these political interests drive some of the agenda at different levels in the county. So they will work together, but to say totally reconciling the county and working will be a different thing.
Okay.
Because as you speak now there are people who are interest of 2029 and they already voicing their interest for 2029. So if there are people political interest of the future would now be to do everything to protect it now. So often you have the reconciliation where you're doing this and sit down, you have some little issues or different with each other.
So who has a greater responsibility to ensure that this county is reconciled?
Everyone has a greater responsibility. And now the issue is the country needs to get reconciled because the country has not realized greater political dividend over time. The country supported the two successive terms of Sellee. And during those times, you only have a minister coming from Magdalene County. And even the minister who was sent to account from Magdalene County, former minister Christopher J.D. was not really sure who did the county. The only thing he heard about him was he went to one high school for Christopher Catholic school, yeah. But he doesn't have a substantial ground to tell this is where he has and where he comes from weekend and that. So there was certain time that Magdalene and Green were written in two counties that did not have member of the president cabinet. And one of our exclusives was according to insiders in one meeting. He said Magdalene were not educated enough to hear top political positions in government. So that caused a lot of Magdalene, including the former superintendent leave up here the new international study. He had to go to China to study. And he was studying in China up to 2016 when he came back to any master's degree into environmental science. So all of my giving to have any postgraduate degrees with expectation that since we were denied top government jobs in previous administration because we were not educated, so it means we should make ourselves prepared, get ourselves prepared so we get all the jobs in the future. But with this one time, I give it one of the 6 counties that showed the support that the election of President Waka. Now they are still not like GVS into senior government position. And this my policy by the country because these people who have been denied appointment supporters and other people will blame them for following them and starting by their decision. And at the end of the day, they can't get the dividend either direct or indirectly.
Okay. So let's move quickly because we are actually running out of time. The issue of overcrowdedness at the prison, the central prison in Kakata, right?
Yeah, the Kakata Central Prison, and otherwise known as Kataha. And if you're the first time hearing Kataha, you would think it's a high school, but it's a detention facility here in Kakata.
I thought as much.
The guy joke about that who was sentenced to Kataha. I'm already in 11th grade, so I was still there and then graduated for high school, but that one is the detention facility. It was originally built in the 80s.
Okay.
And this facility was actually built to host 60 inmates. But now it hosts more than 200 inmates. The current stat shows that There are about 204 inmates at that prison facility. And because of the congestions, sometimes you have issue of skin rackets and other things coming on the prison because of the prison congestion. And this call have been repeated over time. But the presiding judge of the chamber court is the resident judge of Bomi County, the 11th Judicial Circuit Court. He's the one presiding for the chamber court for this term at this chamber court in Canada, 13th Judicial August term. Councillor T. Chapakere found a MySpace. And he said those MySpace were using their gavel to issue criminal writ on people that should be cases that should be settled because the justice system is not mostly concerned about alternative dispute resolution when people go to conference and settle their minor issues instead of issuing criminal writ. And as a result of issuing these kind of criminal writs that cause a lot of people to be behind bar for minor and bailable offenses. Like, for example, someone maybe someone lost a property that cost about $10,000 $20, then you have to make the person to jail instead of making funny alternative where you could pay for the acting in person while they're outside. So at the end of the day, a lot of people have been placed behind bar when they should not be there for some of the offenses they commit. So he was asking the man to say, you should be able to settle these minor things in your office through conference instead of issuing writ of arrest. And at the end of the day, you walk out of the prison. Now, of the 204 prisoners there, those in detention, only 42 of them are sentenced. So just about 162 of them are there and pre-trial detainees. And even some of them who are committed offense, non-bailable issue or bailable issue, are there beyond the statutory period. Some of them stay there will all be tried for more than 2, 3, 4, 5 terms of court. So that's one of the issues you have that people, the public defenders should go to the prison and ask the people if they've been in jail beyond the statutory time, that the government release them and just in case they want to refile, they can refile the case if they have enough substantial evidence.
Okay, so lastly from my end, the lead group of companies frowns on citizens for raising the issue of the water pollution, and I think they are getting angry. According to what I saw on your Facebook page, I'm just quoting you. According to your post.
Yeah, that's the issue. They have issue with the local speaking to the media.
Okay.
In relation to allegation of pollution of the source of water by the company. According to the locals, the company is dumping chemical waste from the rubber processing plant and onto the septic tank into the river. For which when we saw the area, the charging the water pump on their facility into the river, we saw that, and we even saw lumps of rubber that drop into the river as a result of flowing through the canal. They tune up the drop into the river, into the river. So they spoke about it, but they said that the company authority started them. Why did you speak to the media? Why right do they even have to take journalists to where the water is being discharged into the river? And although the local did not take journalists there, but they're blaming the local for that these journalists don't know what's happening there. There's new people who brought them. So as a result of that, the locals have been living in fear. And especially one of those is the local town chief. Accordingly, he had a unresolved legal issue with the company. And the company accordingly was contemplating calling back to work in order to resolve the labor issue. But as a result of the publication that he spoke about, the condition they were facing in the community, the company also want to use that against what the issue they have with him previously. So these are some of the issues they have been expressing, that they wanted government further intervention He said that because the company was trying to use a different means to silence what they were doing against them.
Where is this place in Margibi exactly?
It's actually not in Magdalene. These people is situated at the border at Yambo River. It means that there's a step away, and there's a border, Yambo River forms the border between Magdalene and Bong.
Oh, Yambo?
Yeah, Yambo.
And
Yeah.
okay, so the town, the town that you have this league group of companies.
There's a corner farm. There's a area called there's a town called Corner Farm where the league group is operating.
Cornet Farm.
Yeah. Corner Farm, yeah.
And how many residents do you have within that place? If maybe you could just if you could come up with any.
There are more than 10 villages said to be affected by the reported pollution of the water by the company. Along the villages along the river that are complaining about the situation being caused by the company.
Wow, 10 villages.
Yeah.
Okay, so who owns this league group of companies?
League group of companies Chinese and national. The company was established for some years back, dating back to 2004. But they be around for a while, but they have said that they were opening rubber processing and fabricating company plant. They mean they were doing rubber material into finished products. But since they built the factory, they are just going buying rubber for local farmers, processing and export it to other companies abroad. They are not being able to produce
You want to say that again? Which year they started operations?
They started operations in 2004.
What in that same Cornet Farm?
Yeah, in that same Cornet Farm.
2004.
Yeah.
And what are some of the benefits or developments that have been the people have benefited from?
Definition of what it provides to
as a corporate social responsibility.
Yeah, in the district in Sarala, they don't have a clear and defined corporate social responsibility to the community. Sometimes need be to provide help or whatever, but it's not definite. It's not definite of what they have for scholarship. It's not definite of what they have for community initiatives like supporting the local administration of that particular district. It's not definite. They do it and just as they feel to do sometimes. So that has been an issue as well. But it's actually involved, and that's a topic that has been issue about those who reside in Bonn because it is in Bonn the company operates.
Oh, the company operates in Bonn.
Yeah, but the local individuals in Nigeria are concerned about the effect of what is causing the river because the river benefits both people in Bonn and people in Nigeria.
Okay. All right. So yes, we will talk this more of this update, and I'm really saddened about this information, especially when the people cannot have people to advocate for them, especially from 2004. I don't know, but anyway, we're trying to check up on our correspondent there in Bonn County to see whether he can find in some information with regards to what's happening in a part of the country. Thanks so kindly, Emmanuel.
Thank you. All the best.
Okay. Yes. So thank you. That's Emmanuel Dekle. Reporting there from Margibi. I mean, you listen to Emmanuel. Oh my God. Yes. So
Okay,
yeah,
so
we
that
are.
was
Yeah, I think
Emmanuel Degner from.
we can. It's 4 minutes after 4. I think we.
So we take this musical break.
Yeah, because we already have one of our.
No, we take this musical break.
Yeah.
To be right back. This is Lucky Dube. It is titled "You Stand Alone If You Speak the Truth."
Oh
Maybe people get what you call it. Problem 7 text. Listen. Second batch. You know, if you stand by the truth, you stand alone. Loke Tamadubi. Dr. Lawrence Komlan Brook, good afternoon to you. And on the commentary we did on the presidential press release, said, yes, you're correct. The second batch of people traveling with the president, the names are all obvious. Safe flight to you, Your Excellency. Keep on showing. It's on there. Wait a minute. Okay, so we bring this one down to go strictly into our topic for today at the last segment. President Joseph Yuma Boakai over the weekend appointed Kekura Kamara. I'm told he was on the Truth Breakfast show this morning. No, he's supposed to be here Wednesday. That is on Wednesday. Kekura Kamara, the man from Bangladesh, Kwadu Boni district, just on the outskirts of Honjamat, going towards the Guinean border, is the new culture ambassador of the Republic of Liberia. The new culture ambassador of the Republic of Liberia. By presidential preferment. It brings to an end nearly 30 years of rule of Ambassador Judy Andy, the CEO and founder of the Crusader for Peace. Thank you, Madam Andy, for serving your country. Thank you for your service. And you know the good thing about it, you still maintain the Crusader for Peace. In fact, I'm told they are currently in Zaza performing. But what's actually trying to overshadow the presidential preferment of this cultural icon, I'm talking about Kekura Kamara, is some group of Liberians sees it as dismissal and vindictive. And it is because of certain reason that the president replaced the cultural ambassador. They even alluding it to the commissioning of the Hope or Cloud We Are Hope Center. Cloud We Are Hope Center. For attending. I didn't see any pictures, but you know, over the weekend I'm always busy. I'm is my private sector initiative. So I'm not too much into. But then when I retire over the weekend or Sunday evening, I started to see all these Facebook posts, this, that. But one thing I know, the gender minister attended that occasion. If indeed it is because of that occasion, the president's gender minister attended that occasion. And, interesting, the people who are highly educated, some of them lawyers, they are the one got problem with presidential withdrawal or replacement of individuals. When they're supposed to be teaching the uneducated, explaining to the uneducated why the president did this and no one asked him. Because it is the president's prerogative to appoint ambassadors, cabinet ministers, superintendents. I think I can. No, no. Superintendents.
You gotta.
Yeah.
Let me open it. You want to play
Stop
song?
What happened? You play for today.
Oh my God.
If you stand for the truth, you stand alone. They're questioning the president's presidential power given to the president by the Constitution. By the Constitution. And it is like these people, I thought by now the vice president would have welcomed, like what her party did, the former vice president would have welcomed the multiple reports and calling and supporting government's quest to prosecute individuals. As a matter of fact, this platform is now safe to call Samuel Twe a fugitive. Samuel Twe on this platform is officially referred to as a fugitive. A fugitive is someone who is running away from justice. And our action is supported by the government of Liberia's position through the Ministry of Information, Cultural Affairs and Tourism that has issued red alert to Interpol to have Mr. Twe arrested, brought to Liberia, living body, brought to Liberia to exonerate himself in Liberia's competent court of jurisdiction. I can't even pass that. Stop looking straight into my face. Stop it, man. Yes.
Oh my God.
Yeah, man. You
No, we are trying to cool down your mental tension. I mean,
no, my tension is not high.
No, but I'm not saying anything. I'm only looking.
No, you
are
straight
having
into my eyes. Yes.
So okay, so sorry, you go on.
That's the camera. You have to show you. You look at
But
that
you are
camera,
saying something that is breaking. If you had an audience here, like they are looking at you from the city, they will be looking at you.
Okay. So here we are.
You have to get used to me. Just get used to my.
What?
Get used.
4 years. I'm not used to.
No, you're not used to me. Every time I look at you, feel terrified.
That is going to cost you your gas for today. Your car going to cut off in the traffic of gas. You will push that car to go. So here we are.
No, that's funny.
Here we are. The president takes action. The former vice president terms the action as divisive or divisive, which way you want to call it, because the president attended this. Come on, man. I don't know when our statement or women will go a little bit above. A little bit. Yes. Thank you. I don't know when. What should we rely on now for educating the uneducated? With no offense. And among these uneducated, especially formal education, is my dear mother. Who should we rely on? This woman is in a good position to tell those around her or those who will be on her voice on through the media, this is what the president, or just remain quiet and move on. Let me give you an example. On August 28, 2012, I was among those preferred by President Sellee. Mine was to serve as a deputy press secretary. Miro Brown was going to GSA. Jude Moore was going to Powerworks. I still remember because those officials were equally announced that evening. Mamadi, may his soul rest in peace, here I was doing the Truth Breakfast show. I was in the newsroom and Clarence Jackson called me from Banga, congratulating me. I didn't know what was happening. And I asked him why. He said, Mama, go on the e-marshal website. You've been appointed. So, the following morning, we needed to do the TBS, Mamadi and I, may his soul rest in peace. We went on the TBS. I announced to Mama that I had to recuse myself because I've lost my independence. Just by that presidential preferment, I had no more moral to sit. Or I didn't have the guts now to sit to checkmate this government or that government at the time. Now I was a junior presidential spokesman and I needed to recuse myself. That's how I respect myself. So when I was leaving the studio, the then Bon County Senator Joel Howard Taylor called Mamadi and blasted President Johnson Sirleaf and said President Ellen Johnson Sirleaf was attempting to break down the independent media. She named Patrick had gone to LBS. She named Smith was doing consultancy at General Ministry, and she named Albert Jaja was at MICAT. Then she said, again, Grace is leaving from the same institution. President Sellee wants to break Truth FM down. Albert Jaja called with a counter and said, Madam Senator, don't worry about me. For me in particular, don't worry. I'm cool with my job. Don't worry why I left Truth FM. Guess what this woman did? When she became vice president, she came to the same Truth FM and removed Solomon Ware from here. She went to LBS, Solomon Ware and Rose Cow. She went to LBS and took the late Charles Eton Miller, may her soul rest in peace. Solomon Ware and Rose Cow from the same Truth FM. She said one president at the time wanted to break the station because the president was appointing individuals from that station. Fast forward, the rest of the story in our office from some of our colleagues who work in our office is, the rest of it is a story. They will tell you their story. They will tell you their story. So fast forward, I'm just trying to tell you what she loves doing is what she does not want others to do. This woman served nearly 30 years. And she's been replaced by the president. I want to believe she will even have the temptation to ask the president to explain to her why he took the action. Now, the reason why I say she does not have the moral on this subject matter, let me carry you back. Let me carry you back. The first thing, Senator Joel Howard Taylor, then Vice President, this is what happened first. I don't know why they quick to forget. She was in a position to stop this. The chairman of the ruling Coalition for Democratic Change, CDC, Moba Molu, has come under a barrage of criticism for calling on the transport minister to rescind his decision to appoint Mr. Oliver DeLon as director for ports and border entry at the Ministry of Transport, simply because he is the brother of Senator Abraham Darros Dillon is an ardent critic of the government and a member of the opposition bloc. Moba Molu wrote after Minister Samuel Wulu appointed Oliver Dillon as Director of Port and Border, the Ministry of Transport. Moba Molu wrote, my cousin Moba Molu wrote in his capacity as chairman of the CDC, calling on the Minister of Transport to rescind, meaning to undo his appointment to appoint Oliver Dillon. Dillon was denied that job. All the media entity carry it. The vice president, who is now questioning the president for acting presidentially, sat and did nothing about it. As if that is not even enough. What she herself did. She had gone up country, met with the old people, the wise people. And this is captured on the front page of Africa. What day was this? September 12, 2022. Vice President Joel Howard Taylor issues stern warning to local officials in Bond County to be politically aligned with the ruling establishment. And the board banner is join CDC or get fired. Let me read the lead. Not being a member of the ruling establishment, but working for government is totally intolerable for Vice President Joel Howard Taylor, who also insinuated that it is biblical, unacceptable, while seeking members of the local government in Bond County to either join the ruling CDC or be replaced. This is my sister, who is today saying Boaka should not have removed Julian D. And the fact that he went ahead, Boaka was divisive. And the only reason because this woman reportedly attended a meeting or a ceremony. Sometimes when you sit and listen to our educated people, I wonder, Let me play another one. Job, in 2008, 9, somewhere around there, President Sellee went to Banga and called on the authorities there and said, do not forget your partisans, the Unity partisans. At the time, I was heading the news. And I wrote a commentary. Please go to Article 83 of the Constitution. I think it's somewhere around there about job employment for everyone. Just
in opportunities.
Job opportunity for everyone.
The Article 18.
18?
Yeah, 18.
Okay, check it. Please check it.
Article 18.
She said the Union Party people, and I author a news commentary. That time, Lauren Bropler was Minister of Information, Cultural Affairs and Tourism. Sarah's Badio was Press Secretary. And Charles Nelson was Deputy Press Secretary. When we carried the commentary, Charles Nelson called me.
You read it?
You want to read it? Yeah, please read it.
You mean opportunities for everyone?
Everyone,
right?
Yes.
Okay. Article 18 of the Liberian Constitution. All Liberian citizens shall have equal opportunity for work and employment, regardless of sex, creed, religion, ethnic background, place of origin, or political affiliation, and shall be entitled to equal pay for equal work.
Exactly. That was the opening of my commentary, my news commentary.
Okay.
And it touched the presidency, and I was called by the Deputy Press Secretary then Charles Nelson, that the president was concerned about at the time, I was told that that constitutional provision, that court, remanded the president, and she noticed that she was in error. I don't know whether she went ahead to undo her action, but I was informed by the presidential press secretary office that the president noticed that she was in error just by reading that commentary. So, when the president replaces another person which lies in his purview, then a former Unit 2 of the Liberian governance structure got problem with it. Then who interprets presidential action to the common people? Let me play you this one. Okay, so you alienate your compatriots only because of your political background. The few we brought in the government, see what they're doing. What they're doing. Those super hyper militants. I'm calling militant because you say you had militant did the last time. Imagine if those guys had their own weapon and identify any of those people that you refer to as bringing them in your government and see what they're doing. The Liberia will get far, we got a long way to go. We depend. I'm talking this man who is saying they will not bring United Party person in their government and they win. This is the former Secretary General of the United Party, Len Eugene Nangbe. The former Secretary General of the United Party. Imagine, look how excellently written our Constitution puts it about job. Detaching it from who you are, what you believe. The simplest thing the Constitution says, as long as you are a Liberian, you should have equal, a special qualification, right? But look what he said. But listen what happened. Go to LPRC. You know, this statement, if the United Party were to take it at heart and to start to act, so we are responding to your campaign message. Some people will not be in government today. And if the UP just go ahead to touch these people, the same way we want them to, we checkmate them. But go to LPRC. The super hyper sedition that bodily lifted Amos 12 from behind a decks, bullying him and putting outside of the LPRC compound when the CDC took that action. Because of that, he was appointed as assistant manager. Today, he still serves as assistant manager under Amos 12. No, but I'm trying to draw the maturity in governance. This young man is still the assistant manager under Amos 12. 12 should have been the one to issue grudge against this young man. And he jitters almost every day. He jitters almost every day. He doesn't feel secure. That's why sometimes we just think about what is ahead of us. Not everything you should be the one to do it because you backed by a political arrangement. And you know, somebody close to Amos 12 told me that 12 is not going to touch that man. They're going to work together because he wants to show He wants to show, what's the word? You want to prove something different.
No business as usual.
No business as usual.
Some other people taking it in
Oh,
in a
yes.
positive way.
Yes.
Yeah. Mm-mm.
In real talking, the real Liberian man mentality, that men are supposed to be there. And there are a couple of them. You are not the only one who bullet Twe had come from the UK, fresh in petroleum economics. But because of his attachment to the UP, they gave him one desk, no window, no desktop, no laptop, no vehicle.
They almost like say you die. Don't
Yeah, giving the benefits they were giving janitors far higher than him just to play on him to live. But since he still wanted to serve, they said, okay, that one will force it now. The one will force it. Please Google Amos Twe removed from LPRC. They didn't remove him because he was inept or he was faking document. No. They remove him because of his affiliation or his right to be a member of the United Party. Why is she looking for that? Let's go to Ministry of Finance. This man today who is a fugitive, Samuel Twe. Mo Ali had come from the UK, fresh in water and sanitation engineering. Mohammed Ali, my friend and brother, who I've not seen for. The day I enter a compound more,
that one will tell you. So,
LPRC
2018.
Yeah, 2018.
Yeah.
That was one of their achievables. They just came to power. What month was that?
September. It was published September 5th. Credit to OKFM.
Yes.
Yes.
But September they took over in January. In less than 1 year. In fact, 6 months around there. Just about this time.
Yeah.
So it says LPRC terminates services of opposition Unity Party executive Amos Twe. See Twe face how sorrowful it is on the picture. Yeah? The man who removed Twe, what Twe say you know of it? The man who removed Twe from the decks. What the guy?
What person of you? What must be applied?
Yes. But force or fire, you will leave. The man who led again. The man is serving as one of the assistants on a Twe. Let's move from LPRC. We go to finance. Mo Ali had come from the UK with fresh degree in water and sanitation engineering. You know, I know everything about Mo. Mo went to China for to be medical doctor. When he saw the blood, he went off. He went off. The people, when they revive it, the people say, go with this, they go back. This place is not your area. That's how you change. Water. By the way, he did biology and chemistry at the UL. Yeah. So
Chief, just hold on there. Let me read at least 1 or 2 lines before we go further. Okay. So a staunch critic of WIA administration just returned from studies like what you said. And now okay, Molu was heard saying those who will not join the CC, the party will fight you. Even if you are my brother, once you are not a member of this party, you are in a firing line. We will fight you. We will deconstruct your ability every day until you join the CDC he wants.
Those are the words of Mo Ali as quoted by this media outlet.
Yeah, okay.
Not Mo Ali, but Baba Molu.
Okay, FM.
Yes.
And
those are the words. Yeah, deconstruct.
Chokon Freeman.
How many times did they deconstruct our ability to survive? Yeah? Yeah, me and I almost every day are in offices.
You other parties. He also said they could fight, CDC will fight against non-partisans who refuse to join.
The same thing. That thing was a party mandate. So let me just conclude on Mo. Mo. You know, have you seen my tank? My tank filled to the brim.
Well,
You getting pushy car in the traffic.
I beg you, please.
So, the young man we all studied at the University of Liberia, Samuel Twe. Samuel Twe.
What a young man.
Samuel Twe? Samuel Twe is a young man.
No, but not very young as your teammate. You
No,
are
but we are crowd.
But yeah, you are crying. You can refer to him as young man. Furthermore, the position he served, even though he has equal some
No, but listen, now understanding
right
me.
now.
Now understanding me. I'm going back to our days at the UL.
Oh, okay. Okay. If that's in
I
that
said the
context.
young man we were at the UL.
Okay, great.
A very critic of the Gafuan led Osu government.
Okay.
Our followers. This man ready to speak. You will cut your class. You go listen to him. He had dreams to transform this country. In that little fence, you keep from there. You come outside. You know, wasting time maybe to know that the University of Liberia is the macrocosm of the larger society. That means it's a picture. That's why at the UL they had under the Osu government, the student government, they had the Judicial Council, they had the student representative of the UL Council, they had the Director General of the Cabinet, they had the President, the Vice President. The man who is now the Secretary General of the Liberia National Bar Association. Bonavama was the Cabinet Director General of the Cabinet under Gafuan. So it's almost like it's a replica outside. When you come, you should be able to serve. This man came, he thought you're disgracing morally. He told the man, he said, I'll reassign you to Barclayville, Grand Crew, the home county of the president. He's making mockery of the president's whom he thought he was doing it morally. The man asked for a resettlement, nothing. Where am I going? In Barclayville, I've been to Barclayville until twice. You can't even check up to 10 watt hand pump in a place. You get to the man go only because he was trying to escape the civil service rule and then try to replace the man or reassign the man. So Moses said, I will not go. This is the man who is at the helm of power at the water and sewer. In essence, I'm trying to tell you what you think, in my opinion, you should have done. You didn't do. When somebody do the you were hearing the bad things. You were hearing the bad things. Now today you have the guts to question the president for changing or exercising his power. Exercising his power. The one you were protecting were even wrong. The one that is right is what you are denigrating, Madam former Vice President.
Okay.
School open the line.
Yeah, you just wait a little
yes.
bit. Causes distraction.
We will speak truth to whosoever. This country belongs to all of us. And I think some of these interventions can remind you people, because maybe you might have forgotten, as I said, the president might have forgotten that she was in violation of the Constitution to have gone to Banga and start telling the people that you should not forget your UP people. You people are the ones today, I don't understand. There are certain times you just play your low. Midway into the administration, now you can start cataloging. But you just yesterday. Yeah. I will use this time to tell President Boakai, thank you for appointing someone who does not need introduction, especially in the subject matter. Kakura Mara, Malawala, the man from Bangladesh. I know his hometown. Yeah, I was there 3 years ago. Yesterday, a couple of folks started to cut and paste video of movie that he appeared in yesteryears, when some of us used to fight, wash your dishes before evening hours. The only way to get the Liberian movie, Balawala Balawala. You have not done your homework, especially wash your dishes and clean the place. At the time I was in Banga, ELTV, Channel 10 in Banga, man, you can't sit in front. So it encouraged people to do their homework, their housekeeping. What much more can we do for this man who is now one of the few surviving vanguard of Liberian movie or cultural or adaptation? They honor this man to appoint him. You got nothing to provide but to tell the world that the president's action was divisive and it was it's only because this woman attended a ceremony that, in your opinion, that the president did not want her to attend. You see, you are even the agent of divisiveness. You
Don't go to MPP.
huh?
Don't go to MPP because I know you want to go there.
No, I'm not.
You want to take a flight there. The way I see you shaking, you want to go there.
Who, me?
Yeah, don't go there.
No, I'm not going to NPP. Oh. I'm not going to NPP. The day the NPP that they are on, I just need to tell them, tell the public that some of you will be convinced what she did, what she said, you'll be convinced is true, but the records are there. This is our work to come and check.
Okay.
And tell you that some of these things they say they're not correct. That's why we are disappointed when people who supposed to be teaching are the ones who are telling us to starve so we can make a pass. Liberia is a one place, ruled by the Constitution. No one should be given job because you are aligning with an opposition political party. That is the message we're trying to push. But this was prevalent under Vice President Joy Howard Taylor. When she spoke not right. Yes, you want to add before we open the line?
Yes, thanks for the, let me say, monologue.
Oh.
Yes, but it was, you actually nailed it. You actually nailed it. So I want to say congratulations to Balawala. This is a name that we've heard. We've been hearing, growing up as kids. We've been hearing, and I think he deserves it. So let's allow him to, serve the role. I mean, we are all Nigerians. Let other people be given the opportunity to serve. You cannot hold a crown. Even though I'm my Oma, yeah. But she's very creative. She's a kind of creative person, but let's allow people to serve. Not because because of the council want to chip in, right?
Yes, Councillor.
Okay. Yeah, Chief.
That's Chief.
Chris, thank you very much for setting the record straight.
That's what we are here for.
Thank you very much for setting the record straight.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because when I read a post of former Vice President Taylor yesterday, I said to myself, it was an irresponsible statement that she made. And I'm sure a character of a nation should not make that kind of statement. I mean, thank you very much for going down into history and telling our young brothers and sisters that even somebody will criticize the move of the president. It is not Joel Howard Taylor because she does not have the moral rectitude to do so. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Councillor Augustine Toh. Opens up the conference. You still want to talk? Are we?
Yeah, let me.
Adding up?
They can't swear. So
people you've now 3 minutes.
No.
You're not here.
To conclude, how should allow me to speak? What you call it? Yeah, man. So to conclude, congratulations. And well, I mean, the council put it right. You are right. So with regards going back to the issue of dismissal, and we read the the part of the, how you call it, the laws that are states
The
when
Constitution.
people violate,
Oh yeah, the civil
yes,
servant, yeah.
civil servant, standing order when they violate when they misbehave, when they use invectives, whether in office or out of office, what should be done. So it's not something that it's just coming. People are just they are just doing it. The DG is just doing it, but we know that this is what I want to say. Your course will not confuse me. I'm not ready to take course here. So this government is a government of no business as usual. So it should, these decisions, actions should not be taken because I said it and I always say it. It should not be done because you want to get at certain group of people. You want to get at this person because you have come to change things, the dynamics. So it should not be okay because you did it, so ourselves can do the same thing. So we do not want that to be done. Everything that should be done, action that should be taken, should be in accordance with the laws of Liberia. Yes. So if you want to, you said it. If you want to take an action everywhere, whether the CSA, the other ministry or agencies, whatever you want to do, let it be in line with the law.
Yeah.
It should not be done because you are in power now, and that will, if you do it because you are in power, you will cause more division. Yes, you will cause more division. So the issue of they say Facebook posts and stuff like that. Let's start living our lives on Facebook, and post what people say. You hear they say, and you try to just do it on what you see on Facebook, and then you try to act on it. Let us be very careful. And what you also put on Facebook is called e-repetition. It haunts you in the future. It haunts you. So be careful what you put there, what you post about yourself, what you post about other people, how you comment and everything. Sometimes you think some people are following, they are following you. So that is it. I mean, it's just not good on the platform today for Mama Jewel, but I just want to say yesterday over the weekend,
It's not good.
it's not really good on this platform today for Mama Jewel, but on the weekend Saturday, I was on her street in Bon County. Lord Chief Chris, I felt so discouraged. And I even talked with some of the people around the place where she lives, got her house, whether it's not the place that she lived when she, in Bon County, but they have not felt her impact. They have not felt, I'm sorry, they did not feel her impact when she was in these positions of power. So, I said, well, who named the street? They said Charles Taylor, Jewel Howard Taylor, all the people in this area. And I said, but there is nothing yet to show that this street should be called a Taylor's Street. What should you be naming the street? It's nothing. So I'm ready. Given the opportunity to serve in government, leave a mark. Tell the people you were here. I'm not saying she had not done anything, and I'll be in dead wrong when I say that. I would not be very I would not be you got caught? I would not be I would not be, I don't know what word to say if I don't say, if I say she has not done anything.
Unappreciative.
Yeah, I would be like, maybe I would not be balanced because I have not like I mean, or the entire Bon County, especially Bon County, where she comes from, and she served as senator. And I mean, she been in that Bon County for a period of time, served as president, the former president's wife, and everything. So I can tell you, say, oh yeah, she has not done anything. She has done some other, carry also other development, which of course I have laid my eyes on. But for the little I saw over there and what I've heard, talked to some other people, it is not encouraging. So well, I rest my case. We have we have so many calls coming.
So we
in.
use the next 10 minutes to take the calls. They're coming in their millions.
Yeah, they're calling and they're very distracting me anyway.
As we differ with her professionally, please, if you want to differ.
Yeah, the same thing. And we will not hesitate to cut anyone up if you try to go against our rules on this platform.
Good afternoon, Magdalene. Good afternoon, Solomon.
You said who?
I said good afternoon. Chris, sorry.
You were going for Solomon somewhere. Yeah, how you doing?
Let me say, first day, let me give a thank you to both of you for this afternoon, and let me use the time to congratulate the outgoing culture ambassador, Madam Judy, for her service to country. I can remember over the years we worked along with Madam Judy when Ombi was in this country, and we covered the entire country, the 15 counties in the heat of the disarmament and moving forward. I know the level of work she did. So we want to say congratulations to her. But I also want to remind those who are criticizing the president for his appointment. Government job, Madam Andy was appointed by the president. She will be removed by another president. So government jobs of government jacket is not in left party, and she has hit the Guinness over record.
All right, thank you. Thank you. Okay, it's okay. James Gooden is there in Poland. He says he was 4 years old when he was breaking a cultural ambassador. I mean, this guy is troublesome. Yeah, hello, it's good to have you on.
Magdalene, good afternoon, and let me say a pleasant good afternoon to Uncle Chris.
Yes, sir.
I joined the book of you from District 4, and there's the voice of Happy Boy Senior. Uncle Chris, I must commend you and thank Magdalene for clearing it afternoon, because you see, what I feel is happening about it has to do with this issue of the gullible society that we find ourselves.
Sure, that's why can drive us to say these things, to make this clarification. Yeah.
We live in a gullible society, and people of such character, like the former Vice President, Madam Joy House, to take the space on the social media and try to present the argument in form and manner. I mean, it has its own way of bringing about some divisiveness or, scattering people around here. So I just want to appreciate you on the fact that you were able to lay the basis and make our Liberian people probably the show
Okay.
to understand exactly what's happening. Thank you so much.
All right, Akwe, thanks so kindly for placing in your call. Let me take it from here. Hello. Yes, sir. 1 minute.
This is good afternoon, and as well to those following the program. My name is Alonso speaking to me right now. 4 minutes morning. I'm in the lower Magic topic. Deception all Liberia, and our leaders, when they are in the public space, I don't know whether their whole way of doing things can be carried away by power. Today, to question the constitutional right of the president by appointing an official of government. And she was there before. We follow what she went on to local government officials. Or because of the president has come out to let somebody position for 10 years. In a position, even the president some time or time. So one more culture ambassador who has spent 10 years in a position.
That's 30 years. 30 years of service. Thank you so kindly for placing your call. 30 years of service, even though she's a female, but she served. And I mean, that's a very great way to end it. Yeah, hello.
Yeah, good evening.
Yeah, sir.
To my brother. How you doing? This is Dr. Ahmed.
Yes, sir.
The former vice president reminds me of the former senator of the CDC ambassador, Winston Totman. When he came, he tried to force himself, in a way where he would have himself within the political understanding, where he raised the battle cry, can I get a moon? The coaches, everybody that were there, doing that, I will say that he's speaking serious to talk to him.
Can I get some muya?
Can I get a muya? you know, so the history.
If I can be serious.
An educated woman like our former vice president who should be an independent person to understand governance, criticizing the president's position. I just feel that she tried to speak for them to fit in the gathering.
Okay, all right now.
If she was actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Number two.
Liberians are speaking, you know. Yeah, hello. Yes, sir. Pascal, you got 1 minute. Okay. No, but you know that the loss of the platform now. You have to speak. Uh-huh.
And you allow them to walk away with it. So
You said irresponsible. You said irresponsible. I said he said irresponsible.
So I mean, I'm just saying that's what he said. So I think that makes him happy every day. That one, look, even from the government, because everything that is being done is being documented. But for one or children, so years for this, 50 years in government. When you are talking up a woman who has 30 years, you think she's supposed to leave. This is the society. That's brought you tremendous change. What your set of body image of war to buy for all kinds of things. You are working at the time, is there a performance, but you don't care. All you want is the one to leave because you said 30 years.
Who said, hold on, Chief, who said because she served 30 years? You are addressing the caller.
Okay, so let me respond to that. Yes. Yeah, I'm responding to that. Let me respond to that, Pascal. They have other people who can perform other roles as well. You cannot. I think that there should be other people too can have the opportunity to serve. That's why. Mm-hmm.
You see, Baba and I were labor, and this was another old man, and who have also served with country in different capacity. Why are the young people? Why different parties can take it? Somebody to ask you that. But I just want to raise my thoughts and before I conclude. Look, we're happy with the decision.
Okay, very good.
Happy with everything that the president is doing. If people continue the position, remove people, sack people because of Facebook posts, we're happy. We support that. That's a good decision. And we support the country.
Okay. Okay. Half of Pascal, thanks so kindly for placing your call and being a part of the program this afternoon. Yeah, hello. Yes, sir. 30 seconds.
So let me appreciate all for the work of our country. Like Mr. Martin, like Excellency for the Waggai. Let me agree with this, right? The reason why some people for the job is should have professional listening, should be qualified and competent. So for them to say city on all anything so and a public position on appreciate yourself to
No, don't care. Just say
in accordance with the law, we have laws that govern every one of us, right? No, it's not something that he's doing at will. I mean, it's not an individual decision. It's based on laws.
The government is not based. Hold on, Chief. Hold on.
Not
we say harsh punishment, not batala based yet. So what we saying, what we pushing.
Okay. Yeah. So. Okay. Hello.
Okay.
Is Chief? Yeah, man. I almost called the person sweetheart. Sorry. Yeah. Look at you. No, please. I beg you. I don't know the person. That's why I thought I would just. Yeah, hello. Yeah, you will have work here. Look, you got 30 seconds ago.
Thank you very much. So this reminds me of the African men. They want to be in position for so they are being withdrawn forcefully from power. So you will tell me the former president will sit and make that remark. Look, I tell you, from Taylor time, they won't be there. Then came Ellie Johnson Sellee. Then came President George Weah. So you want to make this is the only person I have knowledge of and culture?
No, let's say, Hartford. Let us elevate the appointment and leave the removal and continue to praise her. Let's stop saying she's not the only one. This actually you and I don't have control over it. So let's tell her thank you for serving, and at the same time welcoming Kekura Kamara and wishing him well.
But we want to wish him well, but Spanish should not be seen when the president has to. She has the power to sit with the president that is in power now. Who to appoint, who not to appoint? Is it the prerogative of the man to appoint who he wants to appoint?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure.
It's not her business.
Okay. All right,
thank you. Yeah, no, I'm taking you class again.
Thank you so much.
The TIA, all right now.
When the president dismissed the deputy minister for administration and education, I don't know why the folks didn't say it was divisive. That was just presidential prerogative in an exercise. But you know, when you have people and you know society, once the politician gets to know that this society is leaking, gets to know the loophole and to get the people on your side, that's where it will go. Exactly where it will go. At this echelon, you've reached a pedestal, you reach in your political life, becoming the first female vice president of the republic.
Yeah.
Senator of Bon County, twice elected.
What?
From of years, 2005 and 2011. She narrowly won Dr. Henrik Topa.
Yeah.
Besides that, you became first lady. First lady of the republic. It would have been any other lady, but first lady of the republic. The only position. No, I said, but Mr. Taylor said, admitted that he believe in polygamous familyhood. But first lady, then you went to the law school, you score high marks.
Yeah. Because
of your society, you didn't even go through Anthony law, 5-year practice, and then Anthony 5-year practice, and then another go take bad test and this that. They gave automatic because of the respect that people got for you.
Yeah, sure.
It's almost looking like in my community, when I speak, people want to listen. You hear me? Yes.
Where you at?
When I speak, people want to listen.
Yes, of course.
You want to listen.
Yes.
I mean, every I'm gonna just criticize. This is the same man who, when you won the election, you went to his house. You knelt down to this man. When I asked you, you said the man is wiser than you. You went to gain knowledge, wisdom. What has happened and not happened before? This man, you beat this man almost 200,000 votes. The man gave his consent speech and said he waiting to work with you people. The man beat you without that one vote. What the Constitution say, 50 plus 1, and the man accrued the 50 plus 1. Yes. What has happened that never happened before? You leave the man alone. 2029. 2029.
And those of you who want, I think you're more than numbers that want to run for the presidency.
No, I'm not going for
You have to start
presidency.
working
I'm
now.
not going for presidency.
You have to start working.
Don't
No,
wait.
I'm just saying.
No, but don't say,
I'm just saying.
I'm running for a legislative seat.
I'm just saying you should work, whether legislative or presidency.
You know, every time will be telling people, say, chief, boss, what happened now?
You should work, because I'm going to be amongst those that would say vote for the president, don't vote for the president. And
You and somebody will just be whining and downing. By the time they get presidential appointment or legislative election, you and them are equal again.
Oh?
Yeah. What is that?
Give me update.
No, I'm just that's the bring. I mean,
bring me up to speed.
But what happened?
When you hear the
2029, God's willing, the National Election Commission will read my name.
Eh?
Will read my name.
And will put pepper. And you telling me say can't get bread out of me? But
the last time I was embarrassed when you called me. When you called me, you broke down in the middle and was for gasoline. I wish I was closer.
No, I didn't tell you for gasoline. I didn't tell you for gasoline. I don't fear. The car just caught up because I saw the presidential phone for coming, and your car was using. Yeah.
So where you left it on Honda. Anyway,
so
we go home on this edition of State of the Nation. It's on Monday. Tomorrow is agriculture. Tomorrow we'll talk a little bit about the monkeypox that is spreading across Africa.
Yeah, sure.
Those of you who are the pictures, the victim of a monkeypox, when you see the picture, it's very graphic. You nearly you feel your skin creeping.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, my people,
Where this thing came from again?
It came outbreak in London. It came outbreak in Paris. It came outbreak in Washington. All the major European cities. Only in Africa.
And don't forget to know that the COVID also reached here in these areas as well.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, it still came here, and when you look, man, I don't understand, man.
COVID
I don't understand.
In these areas, you are.
I don't understand, man. I don't understand. Only because it originated from their place.
Okay.
Yes.
Well.
But it's good that the World Health Organization office has declared it a national emergency, and I hope the Liberian authorities will do the best they can. Maybe tomorrow we'll talk to a renowned laboratory technician, Opati Yela, to see some of the symptoms. I'm told the head of Enfield, Dr. Nya, was here today. Let's see, this is going to be his first task as a microbiologist, a scientist. Let's see how he's going to raise the awareness to battle this disease back. Man, this kind of a thing, I saw the individual skin, man. It's bad.
Very bad.
Anyway, that's how we go home.
Yes. Yeah, so wash your hands. Yeah, have it. Wash your hands. Stay away from people who are showing symptoms like stop, don't kiss, don't hug, don't look, Chief.
Wait, man, why you talking?
Chief, be careful.
Oh,
there's no one there. So we gotta go. Yeah, you gotta wash your hands, stay away. Protect yourself.
It depends who you kissing. It depends.
I said the person showing symptoms.
Now what you should say.
But how will you know?
What? Because you know.
No, that's feedback.
You know.
Okay. Well, tomorrow.
Say have fever. What else again?
I said don't kiss. Don't go.
Why you only emphasize? Why you?
Don't go so close. Wash your hands.
One place, sit down, man. We gotta go see.
When this happens, when we allow freedom ring, when we let it ring from every business and every house, we will be able to speed up that day when all the thoughts children, black men and white men, Jews and